We tend to believe that nature is ideally experienced in solitude. It's a place where we can escape to, away from our daily lives, to ground, to connect back to nature. Usually, it's something we like to experience without anyone else around, to establish a pure connection with our surroundings, uninterrupted by other people or distractions. As a photographer, empty landscapes are ideal for me. So when I started documenting the new volcanic eruption here in Iceland, I was a bit shocked by the amount of people around me. From day one, thousands of people came to visit the eruption site, and there was no chance of being there alone. But after some time, I started to think that maybe this was something not to be experienced alone.
When we were walking up here, there was that lively chatter of everyone, and it definitely had that bonfire smell, that kind of camp feeling, but we were walking up next to a volcano.
Sometimes when you want to enjoy nature, you tend to look for solitude. But this is a moment in which it's kind of beautiful to actually enjoy this phenomenon together. It's like if the volcano is a performer and we are all together, kind of like enjoying this performance.
There's just so many people and it feels like a festival. Whenever the lava falls down, everyone just goes, wow!
You see like families coming and doing the hikes and staying here and eating and having picnics.
In 10 years' time, she gets to say, yeah, I was there when it started.
We don't know when it's gonna stop. Maybe it'll stop tomorrow, maybe in a couple of years. So I don't want to miss out if it stops.
The volcano is perfectly centered in a valley, and the mountains surrounding it gives a stadium feel. The spectators spread across the hills, all looking at the same spectacle. And at night, it becomes a light show.
Normally, you could only go by maybe a plane or a helicopter, but here you can just walk up to this thing. You could stay so close to this.
It does feel like kind of like almost like an eruption for the people.
For the first time in the history of Iceland, people are not afraid of an eruption in the way that they have been in the past. People instead are embracing this force of nature in a way that they haven't had the opportunity to do so before.
I saw one in 1980. It was Hekla, but you couldn't really see any of the action in the mountain itself. This is just right in front of your face. It's like you're almost in the crater.
It's just, makes you feel small.
All of us are sitting there together as individuals, trying to make sense and understand what it is we're actually seeing.
It's a very existential experience. It's like you're looking at the creation of the universe in front of you or something, It's like the power of the sun and creation of planets. And then you're just sitting next to it, staring at it.
This is how Iceland was made in the beginning, in the first place.
I feel like human beings, we are drawn to fire on some very primal level. Fire was something that has kept our species alive for millions of years. It was a way for our culture to share stories before we had written language.
Never before have so many people been able to experience it together like this. And as a photographer, I can share this aspect of it. More than just a single personal experience, more than just what I thought I went out there to document in the first place. And when I look back at it, this is far more than my own individual connection to nature. It's bigger than that. It's an opportunity for us all to connect with our humanity and to connect with where we came from.
Really nice having it be a shared experience.
I don't think it would be as nice
if
it was if I was here by myself.
It might be terrifying here by yourself,